Hello everyone! Are you ready to step into the world of the most unbelievable moments? Watch until the end because some scenes are so strange that you may ask yourself, did they really happen? In just a few seconds, the raging water in Ruidoso swept away another house right before everyone's eyes. This was already the second video showing a similar scene, proving just how terrifying the power of floods can be.
ओ भाई साहब अरे अरे अरे फक पैंट चो दो बंदे
In the early morning of May 3, a plane ran into trouble and caught fire near Mukilteo Highway in the United States, frightening many drivers nearby. Fortunately, there were no serious casualties. Only some vehicles and power lines were damaged. Real-life shocking moments captured by security cameras do not just bring suspense. They also remind everyone to always observe carefully, stay calm, and put safety first. Driving through a road with landslide risk is never a good idea. Perhaps God truly protected them in that dangerous moment. On August 17, 2026, an oil tank exploded after a worker used a grinder nearby at a repair shop in Barra dos Una, Brazil. On August 16, 2026, in Salvador, Brazil, a huge cloud of yellow smoke created as an effect for the Smart Fit run suddenly covered the front of a residential building near the race route. If it were you, would you dare to conquer waves as fierce as these? The scene is truly impressive, but throwing yourself into waves like that also takes a serious amount of risk.
That's what I'm talking about.
Raccoons may look calm, but their wild instincts are always unpredictable, so never be careless when standing near them. Here is the most natural security system, a very serious gatekeeper who does not care whether you are a friend or a stranger. Anyone who comes close needs to be careful. Anyone afraid of snakes probably jumped after watching this.
Really, I don't care. I just want some comfortable. Ah! Oh! He just jumped out of the window.
Hey.
Ossie, help me, please. We're getting it.
Jandy, quel problème? Jandy,
How could he stand up and say, "I'm okay," so casually? Pereira, Colombia is known for its green coffee hills and mountainous terrain, but this area also sits in a region with notable geological activity. On August 10, an earthquake shook the Castilla Real Hotel violently, causing significant property damage, although fortunately no one was injured. After the incident, buildings in the area need structural inspections, reinforcement of weak points, and improved evacuation plans to reduce risks if more earthquakes occur. I am curious which U.S. state most of our viewers are watching from today. A unique garden decoration called Spider Cradle, both strange-looking and highly creative.
That's crazy. Oh, man. Oh! You still got your bait?
The fish rushed straight toward the bait at incredible speed, but what surprised me even more was how these people managed to climb so high.
Oh my. No way.
Who deserves to eat the fish more, the kids or this manatee?
Oh.
A major landslide occurred in the rural community near Oso, Washington, causing serious damage and greatly affecting the lives of local residents. Tocopilla, Chile is known for its unique coastal desert landscape and dry climate. But when heavy rain appears, its steep terrain increases the risk of flash floods and landslides. On August 18, 2026, heavy rain sent powerful mud flows rushing through the streets and forced many residents to evacuate urgently. After the incident, the area needs better drainage, reinforced slopes, and stronger early warning systems so residents have more time to move to safety.
Whoa! Whoa!
On April 13, a large block of ice suddenly broke away during rescue training on Valunaraju Peak in Peru, turning a routine exercise into a tense real-life situation. In Pedroso, Paraguay, on August 15, 2026, a truck lost its brakes and collided with multiple cars on the road. Fortunately, everyone was safe afterward. Perhaps God blessed him, helping him escape danger in that incredibly lucky moment. Lightning suddenly struck a tree, damaging a gas line and causing a fire. Fortunately, the fire was quickly controlled and did not cause significant damage. Have you ever seen a tornado that looked this frightening and intense? On June 19, 2026 in Malaysia, a storm lasting nearly 90 minutes knocked down trees and power poles and damaged nearly 300 homes. Long Island, New York is famous for its long beaches and lively seaside resorts, but the area can also be affected by extreme weather. On August 20, a sudden tornado swept through Sun and Surf Beach Club, destroying about 50 cabanas and turning a peaceful scene into wreckage within minutes. After the incident, the area needs stronger early warning systems, safety checks for coastal structures, and rapid evacuation plans when severe weather appears.
All right, buddy. See.
That's insane.
This alpaca had an extremely adorable reaction when it suddenly saw a woman wearing a mask that looked just like itself.
Oh my God!
Look at that!
Oh my God!
What is going on there?
Is that normal?
No.
What is that?
Oh wow! Drink his blood.
Have you ever seen a great white shark swimming with its neck tilted in such a strange way?
Look at his eyes. Oh my God. They're like copper.
Guatemala's El Fuego volcano woke again, erupting lava ash and dangerous hot gas flows toward nearby areas. Residents in San Juan Alotenango had to evacuate urgently.
There's a train coming, oh my gosh. Pendleton, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. What just happened in Pendleton?
Near Pendleton, Indiana, residents witnessed a heart-stopping moment when a train hit a large truck stuck on the tracks. Fortunately, the driver was not inside the cab, and the cargo container did not hit anyone nearby. Oh my, it looks like the driver lost focus for just a moment. Thankfully, they reacted in time and avoided an even more dangerous situation. Thailand is known for its vibrant cities, dense residential areas, and busy daily life. But that also means the risk of fires spreading in crowded neighborhoods must be taken seriously. On June 2, 2026, a large fire broke out in a residential area, creating a massive column of black smoke over the neighborhood. Fortunately, everyone was safe. After the incident, the area needs more electrical system inspections, clear escape routes, and firefighting equipment to reduce similar risks.
Look how big they are. That's crazy.
This may be the largest deer I have ever seen. Do not forget to like and subscribe so you do not miss any interesting moments. You may not know this, but gibbon calls can travel as far as about 1 kilometer, helping them communicate across wide forests. This is not a UFO, but a rocket exhaust trail at high altitude, lit by the sun and creating a brilliant scene in the sky.
Keep the door closed. Whoa! Whoa! What? Where's Viv? Where's Viv?
Giant waves striking a U.S. military base in the Marshall Islands are a clear reminder that before the power of the ocean, humans are still very small.
Get out of here!
The appearance of thousands of birds filling the sky over downtown Dallas made many people wonder whether this was really a normal phenomenon. From a distance, the scene looked like the entire city had been occupied by a bird army. On July 21st, Xi'an, China was suddenly hit by level 11 wind gusts along with heavy rain and hail, causing heavy damage in many areas. Fortunately, everyone was safe. The phenomenon at Mille Lacs Lake is a type of ice shove when large sheets of ice are pushed toward the shore by strong winds or pressure changes, creating a very impressive scene.
Muhtarım karı bu pencereden gelmiş değil mi?
Evet abi işte görüyorsun. Bu kadar kar kütleleri şu ufak camdan geldi.
Bir odanın da dolusu kar.
İşte gördüğün gibi abi.
Perhaps this man will never forget the avalanche he experienced that day.
Three, two, one, ready. Okay.
When the upper soil layer can no longer support the weight, the ground can suddenly collapse and form a giant sinkhole in a very short time.
Whoever owned that car getting a brand new ride.
Hell yeah.
From the Prince William County.
Oh,
Oh my god! Nobody should get close to it!
Oh my God! Oh! Oh!
Priscilla, did you get it? Yeah! I got it! No!
Don't get so close there. Stop! I see it. You know what's
that car's getting buried on it, bro.
Which scene impressed you the most? Let me know in the comments below. California is known for its lively cities, beautiful landscapes, and sunny climate, but it also often faces serious wildfire risks.
Kurangnya 200 rumah musnah.
Di luar nih. Habis. Ada bomba lagi sampai.
In Los Angeles, firefighters had to continuously battle large fires, while aircraft dropped water and fire retardant from above to stop the flames from spreading. In this situation, the area needs stronger, dry vegetation clearing, wider fire breaks, and improved early warning systems to better protect residents.
Fire behind Sam's Club. Looks like new construction. Caught blaze. Looks like fire line that the wind doesn't catch.
Looking at this scene, can you guess where this is? Leave your answer in the comments below.
Holy moly.
After a long and tiring day, do moments like this help you feel a little better? He seems completely fascinated by the graceful steps of that seagull. If you also think this baby goat is adorable, comment number 1 below. I wonder if something was chasing from behind, because this octopus was running so fast it looked rushed just watching it. This phenomenon is so rare that many glider pilots are willing to travel thousands of miles just to ride these invisible waves in the sky once. What is the sky like where you are right now? Clear, cloudy, or pouring rain? This will probably be the most unforgettable memory this man will ever have while swimming in the river. Instead of erupting lava, this special volcano continuously pushes mud and gas from deep underground to the surface, creating a rare and truly unique scene. They are the real heroes, people willing to act at the right moment to help others when danger happens.
No, que sea, no, pero, cacha, güey, mire. Es como una ola que viene ahí. Una ola fuerte,
On August 18, 2026, in Tocopilla, Chile, strong water currents swept away multiple vehicles. The incident is a warning for residents to be especially careful in areas at risk of flooding and fast-moving water. On August 17, 2026, a large fire broke out at a fuel pumping station in Oklahoma, USA. Fortunately, no one was injured after the incident. Real-life shocking moments captured by security cameras always make us realize that just one careless second can turn an ordinary day into an unforgettable situation. While focusing on performing a wheelie, the man seemed to forget there was an intersection ahead. Just a little distraction was enough to turn the stunt into a memorable lesson. What device are you watching this video on? TV, computer, or phone? On June 18, 2026, an oil refinery in Russia caught fire fiercely, sending thick black smoke over the entire area. May everyone be safe. Thankfully, no one was injured after this accident. An impressive air show suddenly turned into a serious incident when a vintage aircraft crashed to the ground and caught fire. Fortunately, the people involved were rescued and taken for emergency care in time. They will probably have to work for free for many days. Drivers in North Carolina still tried to cross the bridge during a snowstorm, showing that even a little carelessness in extreme weather can make a trip dangerous. In Tijuana, Mexico, a building suddenly collapsed onto the road after a landslide in the area. Looking at this scene, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? On August 12 in Phetchaburi, Thailand, a sudden tornado overturned a sightseeing boat on the river, turning the scene into chaos. Fortunately, everyone was safe afterward. A huge shark suddenly approached and lunged at an inflatable boat off the coast of Scotland, creating a moment that made everyone on board hold their breath. Dicko did not stay out of it, either quickly jumping into the brawl and turning the street chaotic in just a few seconds. The trio had just arrived in a new city and did not know where they would perform yet. But one thing was certain, there would be no shortage of excitement. Langfoss waterfall drops about 600 meters into Akrafjord, Norway, creating a majestic scene that looks like it came from a painting. When the earthquake happened in the Philippines, instead of quickly finding shelter, this man was determined to protect the egg trays in his family's shop. Some valuable assets are clearly prioritized in their own special way. Even when grown deep inside every bear, there still seems to be a bear cub eager to play whenever snow falls. Animals always seem to sense who truly loves them. On a road covered with hail like this in Guiyang, drivers probably need not only to drive carefully, but also prepare motion sickness medicine. Amazing ice circles formed on the Michigan River. I guess you are watching this video with a cup of coffee in your hand, right? A waterspout appeared off the coast of Miami a few days ago, creating a rare and impressive scene. On Monday, December 18, severe flash flooding from the rising Ellis River occurred in Jackson, New Hampshire, as the area was affected by prolonged heavy rain. What a wonderful moment. Flying through the blue sky with teammates must be a feeling that is hard to describe in words. Could this incident have started from a tire worker's mistake, or was there another cause behind it? A waterspout off Cefalù, Italy, suddenly moved close to shore and quickly developed into a tornado, causing heavy damage along the coast. Prolonged heavy rain caused flooding in the Nautar Valley, leaving many areas submerged. On August 9, 2026, a large mass of rock and soil suddenly collapsed on the Calicut mountainside in Nepal, causing a landslide. In Hawaii, Kilauea entered the 48th eruptive episode of its current cycle, setting another notable record for repeated eruptions. You are not seeing things the sea at Mocha Island really can catch fire because natural methane gas escapes from the seafloor. A strange but completely real phenomenon. Have you ever seen a bird that is this skilled at sewing? Truly nature's tiny tailor. Australia's magical light artwork is so beautiful it is hard to look away.
Nobody is playing hole 7 right now. That is a...
Every roar of the waves sounded as if it wanted to swallow the entire Dublin coastline. On April 10, a blasting operation at a quarry in Australia struck 4 vehicles, but fortunately, no casualties occurred.
Hey. I got you, Playboy. Come on. Hey. Let's go, boo. Let's go, boo. Let's go, boo. Hey, that's ever going to succeed or not. But as always, you want to make sure that you are showing the dog what you want from him, and then you're happy.
A heart-stopping encounter with a charging moose in Alaska. Through a time-lapse lens, the clouds over Canterbury seem to gently paint a peaceful, moving picture across the sky. Amazing. A double rainbow lit up the sunset over New York City in a truly special way. Strong storms swept through many areas of the Carolinas, bringing high winds and severe weather that left damage behind. That powerful moment also raises a question. Was this structure truly designed to withstand such extreme conditions? Sadly, it could not hold up. Just one careless minute turned a small mistake into a not-so-small incident.
وسهلا بالجميع. طبعا اليوم رايحين نجرب الشكشوكة الإيطالية مطعم شاي وشوبات إيطالية. المكان من داخل.
Thousands of beer bottles shattered on a highway in the Philippines, turning the road into a sea of foam within seconds. On December 3 in Ontario, Canada, a man did not hesitate to stop and rescue 3 deer trapped on a frozen lake. A small act filled with kindness, and for those 3 deer, it was probably a miracle. Does anyone know what species this special bird is? Not this time, but similar incidents will certainly continue if transportation agencies do not take effective action. The driver was careless, but what was even more disappointing was that after crashing through the car gate, they quickly left. Poor driving skills are dangerous, but poor awareness makes the incident even worse. Fortunately, no one was injured after this incident. The scene left many people stunned as powerful floodwater deformed a massive structure, amazing everyone who witnessed it. Oh my. In less than 10 seconds, a storm swept through Madrid and washed away the entire outdoor dining area. On August 20, a tornado swept through Dover, Delaware, leaving many areas damaged along its path. The power of extreme weather can change everything in just a few minutes. In Montego Bay, rising water caused by the storm affected several coastal structures. Watch strong winds tear across the ground at Great Smoky Mountains National Park. A startling moment when lightning suddenly struck a truck while thunderstorms covered the area. In just a few seconds, the weather in Texas changed completely when a sudden hailstorm hit fate on Monday evening, turning the scene chaotic. When hail falls heavily, it can accumulate very quickly. Footage from Italy clearly shows the impact of violent thunderstorms. How would you rate the beauty of these horses on a scale from 1 to 10? Moments filmed right before disasters show the unpredictable power of nature and the importance of staying calm in every situation.
There's people down there.
Weeping Rock, a popular hiking trail in Zion National Park, Utah, remains closed after a major rockfall on Tuesday, November 14. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. The The incident was terrifying, but fortunately the people inside the vehicle escaped safely. Mother Nature once again proved her incredible power. Just looking at it gives you chills. The sea is beautiful, but it can also be extremely dangerous. The funny reaction of wild animals when seeing a mirror for the first time. A woman was incredibly lucky to survive after being hit on the head by a falling water tank. Salmon swim upstream to reproduce, and bears wait there to catch them. That is the law of nature. On April 11, 2020, a hiker captured the moment a glacier in Anchorage suddenly collapsed, creating a spectacular scene that left everyone who witnessed it overwhelmed. The moment the Moreno Glacier collapsed created a majestic scene like a real-life nature documentary. That frozen beauty also reminds us that nature is always powerful, unpredictable, and worthy of respect. No filter, no special effects, just the original blue color of glacier ice that has existed for millions of years. A frozen beauty that leaves anyone who sees it speechless. Early on the morning of June 29, a home camera in Gong County captured an unexpected moment. Nature sometimes gives no warning, and just a few seconds can turn peace into an unforgettable scene. The magnitude 5.9 earthquake shook houses and triggered landslides on nearby hillsides. That moment was enough to startle anyone, and for many parents, the first reaction would surely be to run and hold their children for a sense of safety. Think your office job is too stressful? Watch this video. Lee Burns Sailor is really like.
車が通っていないところを見ると、もう道路は封鎖したと思われます。今この高い堤防をとうとう越えてしまいました。たくさんの車も船も堤防を越える。
Perhaps many years from now, the people of Japan will still remember this moment. Hopefully, Mother Nature will be gentler with the people here. The tense moment in Oklahoma proved that crossing the tracks will not save you a few seconds. It will only give you a headache dealing with insurance. Do you believe in instant karma? There was no warning, only alertness helped the driver overcome nature's challenge. A landslide erased the line between preparation and emergency. Nature on mountain roads is always unpredictable. Just one hazard from above can make the feeling of safety become fragile. Nature sometimes only passes through for a few minutes, but what it leaves behind can take humans a very long time to repair. Strong winds ripped a rolling door loose in Guangdong, sending cardboard sheets flying all over the area. A tornado suddenly appeared out of nowhere, lifting sand into a giant rotating column. The moment the B-1 orcas quietly observed passengers in Antarctic waters, made everyone feel as if humans were the guests being curiously studied by them. Fireworks are only truly beautiful when used properly and under safe conditions. Maybe a silly bird forgot to wear glasses while flying past, but what is most impressive is that the pilot stayed calm, kept the aircraft stable, and handled the situation like a true professional. Just one strong gust of wind or poor visibility can turn a flight into a major challenge. In moments like this, the pilot's calmness and experience become the most important factors. The flood cut across the entire highway, yet 2 people still paddled a kayak through the rushing water. Do not challenge natural disasters. Stay away from flooded areas and put safety first. Sometimes when I see a volcano erupting violently, I wonder if Earth is already this frightening. How terrifying must the legendary underground world be? West Bengal is known for the misty Himalayas, the lush green tea hills of Darjeeling, and the vast Sundarbans mangrove forests. However, this beautiful land also often faces severe flooding. The serious flood in West Bengal not only caused water levels to rise across the region, but also made a 2-story building in Junbadia, Bankura suddenly collapse, leaving witnesses shocked.
Ну чё, папа? Машины горят.
The camera captured the moment the earthquake shook the ground, cracked it open, and created the terrifying phenomenon of soil liquefaction on the surface. Rain and wind do not only flood roads, they can also turn weak canopies into sudden hazards. Just a few seconds of collapse can turn a peaceful street corner into chaos. Telika volcano suddenly erupted, sending ash high into the sky, while many tourists reacted quite slowly. This scene reminds us that when nature shows signs of danger, moving away from the area is always the safest choice.
بعدای دشار پلخمریز در براقا اما که سیل آمده که بیخی تاریخ دمی طول 40-50 سالت کسی رقم
The violent flash flood in Afghanistan left extremely serious consequences, pushing the lives of many people there into hardship. Hopefully he is still okay after that frightening moment. Sometimes just one unexpected second is enough to change everything. Thankfully, everyone is safe. In your opinion, was the cause overloading aging equipment or lack of regular inspection? Snowfall looks romantic until you open the door and see an entire mountain waiting to be cleared. Does anyone know what just happened at this restaurant? The scene in front of us is truly confusing. It is hard to imagine how powerful the force must have been to flip these massive rocks like that. The unfinished demolition site in Kunming created an extremely impressive scene. The same collapse, viewed from outside, made the giant concrete block fall like a slow-motion shot, reminding us that every demolition operation must be controlled with absolute safety. Because of the mountainous terrain, this area often faces major landslides, disrupting traffic and directly affecting residents' lives. To reduce landslide risks in the long term, the area needs better drainage systems, reinforced slopes, early warning systems. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to give us more motivation. The car explosion in Los Angeles shows that life can change unexpectedly in just a few seconds. In situations like this, stay calm, move away from the danger zone, and let authorities handle it. Some scenes look like they were created by AI, but it turns out that nature is the true artist behind the strangest moments. Do mirages really exist? What made people most curious at that moment was this: was that cloud really holding someone up? Or was it just a strange illusion? On February 2, 2026, a tornado suddenly appeared at the Intangible Cultural Heritage Exhibition Park, turning a peaceful scene into chaos in just a few seconds. This moment is both heart-stopping and makes many people wonder, do you think insurance covers a situation that is literally struck by lightning like this? Perhaps this will be a moment she can never forget, and also a reminder that during thunderstorms, the safest place is still indoors. It looked like a tsunami rolling down from the sky, but it was actually a spectacular masterpiece of nature, and also a warning that thunderstorms and strong winds were very close. Seismic images from the magnitude 6.1 earthquake in the Solomon Islands look both strange and haunting. To you, is this scene breathtakingly beautiful, or does it give you chills? This is why you should not turn your back on a flock of sheep. An unexpected headbutt can come at any time. Even if bears seem used to humans, they are still wild animals with very strong instincts. So always keep your distance, do not approach, do not feed them, and respect their living space. He was only sitting there resting, but the employee was still placed in a situation no one expected. The moment an Antarctic glacier collapsed was both breathtakingly beautiful and like an icy warning from nature. Everyone wonders why the glacier seemed to reverse direction, but that black layer of ice is what really made viewers curious. In the white landscape, that detail makes nature feel even more mysterious.
Em nói rồi.
Thôi rồi, con với xe múc luôn rồi.
Không, xe múc thì bơi tự tự rồi.
What is going on here? This strange phenomenon confused many people and even made some think of an earthquake. Is this just an unusual natural event, or is there another hidden cause behind it?
Don't worry, the shark's not going to jump out. Maybe it will. I think I got that on camera. Are you hurt?
No.
That is a money shot. Holy cow.
This incident is a reminder that rolling doors in factories need regular maintenance because safety should not depend on luck. What is wrong with this water slide, in your opinion? Was the problem the design, the sliding speed, or something else?
Sweatshirt, haven't taken it.
Can someone explain why this plane exploded? This moment is truly hard to understand. The fierce fire at the wood workshop is a warning about fire safety. Areas storing many flammable materials especially need regular electrical inspections and better firefighting equipment. Before setting up an outdoor tent, always check the weather and secure it firmly so all your preparation is not blown away by the wind in seconds. An illegal left turn from the fast lane in front of Ocean Plaza, Keelung, turned a few rushed seconds into an unfortunate accident. The lesson is clear. Stay in the correct lane, turn in the correct place, and do not let one wrong decision endanger others.
So let's give this a shot here, getting the bead back on here.
This DIY tire installation reminds us that if you do not have the expertise and proper tools, it is best to take the vehicle to a repair shop. One small wrong move can make the situation much more dangerous.
Oh, that worked.
Thankfully, there were no passengers on the vehicle. Perhaps in this situation, the vehicle itself was the only one without luck. Limit going outside unless absolutely necessary, and always put safety first. The following images will partly show the fierce power of Typhoon Ragasa. Nature always operates in its own way, and that power can sometimes make humans feel helpless. Wait, can anyone explain why this guy has 3 horns? Watch what happens when the exhaust from a passenger jet reaches a nearby crowd. Airport safety zones exist for a reason, so always remain behind marked barriers. Myanmar, known as the Golden Land for its ancient temples, experienced a rare tornado near Naypyidaw on the evening of April 21, 2023. More than 200 homes were damaged, highlighting the need for stronger early warnings, reinforced buildings, and community shelters. An unusual tornado moved through an event near the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, reminding everyone to seek sturdy shelter as soon as severe weather alerts are issued. A stage in Sugarland, Indiana suddenly collapsed. Thankfully, everyone was reported safe, showing why event structures in weather conditions must be checked carefully. Fireworks are beautiful only when handled correctly. A small mistake can quickly turn a celebration into a dangerous incident. Only a few centimeters separated the woman from danger, showing how quickly a timely step can change the outcome. The first step should have been to turn off the engine and remove the key, but this important safety measure was unfortunately overlooked. A jet-powered truck can reach speeds of around 500 kilometers per hour. Such demonstrations should only take place in controlled areas with trained professionals.
What's that? Did you see me? I sure did. I got 10,000 tons.
Security footage captured a motorboat incident in Thailand that may have involved the fuel system during repairs. Fortunately, everyone was reported safe. Two wildlife reporters were startled when a large dolphin approached unexpectedly, turning a routine shoot into a much closer encounter than planned.
Looked like it was on the front of Ron's boat.
In New Zealand, a mako shark weighing about 150 kilograms leaped onto the bow after being hooked. The incident shows why crews need clear safety procedures when handling large marine animals. In Waterloo, Ontario, two ostriches concerned local residents because of their defensive behavior. Keeping distance and contacting trained animal handlers is the safest response. Italy is famous for its art architecture and cuisine. On July 8, 2015, a powerful tornado crossed the Delomira area and damaged Villa Fini along with other buildings. Thankfully, everyone was reported safe. Dashcam footage captured a vehicle damaging a gas line in Texas, which led to a major house fire. The scene shows why damaged utility lines require immediate evacuation and an emergency call. Never cut, grind, or weld a drum that previously contained fuel oil or chemicals unless it has been professionally cleaned and declared safe. Remaining vapors can ignite when exposed to heat or sparks. A large wave struck a ferry in Germany with enough force to break a window. Staying seated and following crew instructions can reduce the risk of injury during rough conditions. A quiet lunch break changed quickly when a tornado crossed a truck parking area in Mexico, sending loose objects through the air. A bison approached and struck a vehicle. In wildlife areas, staying inside, avoiding sudden movements, and giving animals plenty of space are the safest choices. It seems good fortune was watching over him at exactly the right moment. The moment he stepped out of the cave, a swarm of insects gave him an enthusiastic welcome, while his friends found the scene far too entertaining.
Oh, yeah. Look, that's it. That's pretty much what's going.
Water can make a magnesium fire burn even more intensely. Class D extinguishing agents or specialized dry powder should be used by trained personnel for this type of metal fire. Rain made the roads slippery and caused several riders to lose control on a highway in Guizhou, China. A journey may take a few minutes longer, but safety should never be traded for speed. A huge iceberg rolled over near Ilulissat in northern Greenland on July 25, 2026, creating a spectacular natural scene and sending large waves across the water. A ferry trip between Salvador and Itaparica became tense when a large wave struck the vessel. Following crew directions and remaining seated are vital in rough seas.
Se atravesó el hijo de su pinche. ¡Ay! ¡Ah! Se lo llevó. Se lo va a llevar. Se lo llevó. Se lo llevó. ¡Ah! Se llevó el tráiler aquí, Mario.
Roadwork in the Astor Valley was interrupted when a large amount of rock and soil fell from the hillside. Fortunately, everyone moved away in time and remained safe. At midnight on July 25, strong winds from a storm reached Yantai in Shandong province. A duck shelter was destroyed within seconds, showing how quickly lightweight structures can fail in severe weather. In Mula, a vehicle lost control and entered a roadside market. Fortunately, no one was injured, although property was damaged. An impressive shelf cloud appeared over Texas on July 23, signaling strong winds in an approaching storm. One of the strongest tornadoes recorded in Pennsylvania left extensive damage with estimated peak winds of around 140 miles per hour. The way the building came down, section by section, shows the force of a controlled demolition. Always stay outside restricted zones because even a small fragment can cause injury. A bridge under construction in India suddenly collapsed and covered the worksite in dust. Construction zones require strict inspections and clear exclusion areas. Heavy rain triggered a rockfall on a road in Hechi, China. Fortunately, everyone was reported safe after the incident. Typhoon Mangkhut brought winds exceeding 200 kilometers per hour, damaging trees, buildings, and even moving aircraft on the ground. Severe storms can make almost any exposed object vulnerable. Does your area often experience heavy rainstorms or flooding like this? One additional second could have changed the outcome completely. A high-rise collapsed only minutes after residents had been evacuated. Leaving promptly helped everyone avoid a much more serious situation.
It's full of bats.
On the morning of April 13, two wildfires broke out in succession in Dai Yin and Bin Liu Quang Ninh, threatening nearby residential areas.
Sal de ahí, sal de ahí, sal de ahí, sal de ahí.
Prolonged heat, strong winds, and dry vegetation were believed to have helped the fires spread quickly.
Go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
A narrow escape shows that a few centimeters or one quick reaction can sometimes make all the difference. A multi-story parking structure near Kirby Drive and Highway 59 collapsed unexpectedly, showing that demolition work can become unpredictable without careful planning and monitoring. Do you know the name of this master of camouflage? Leave your answer in the comments. Taiwan is known for its mountainous terrain and dramatic scenery. But those slopes also create landslide risks. The magnitude 7.2 earthquake near Hualien on April 3, 2024, sent large amounts of rock downhill, highlighting the value of slope monitoring and early warnings.
Honestly, I feel so bad, but at the same time, I'm just like,
Oh my
crazy.
God. My car's about to fall right over.
oh my god!
Dicko did not stay out of it, either quickly jumping into the brawl and turning the street chaotic in just a few seconds.
Open the drone.
Judging by those practice movements, this may not be the first time the black bear has stopped by a vehicle for an unpaid shopping trip.
Oh. Oh God!
A tornado crossed Zhangtren village in Mili Commune, Nghệ province, causing residents to seek shelter quickly. Nature can change a peaceful place in only a few seconds, which is why weather warnings should never be ignored. A car wheel came loose just as a train was approaching. With quick help from nearby people, the vehicle was moved away from the tracks in time. This calm but very clear message from the buck reminds visitors to respect wildlife and give animals space.
Okay, that might be the biggest sunfish I've ever seen.
It is remarkable to see one of the ocean's largest fish swimming so calmly near people. Observers should still maintain a respectful distance. A bright fireball appeared in the sky over Indonesia. What do you think caused this unusual sight? camera recorded a section of mountainside collapsing between the Padma Hotel and Sapper Camp in Durang. Areas below unstable slopes should be evacuated and inspected.
And disrupting the circle of life. And with the rise in drought cases, it is...
Some of the most memorable moments are never planned. Protecting wildlife and natural habitats helps preserve scenes like these for future generations. On August 10, 2020, a huge tornado crossed Baotou in Inner Mongolia, China, turning the daytime sky nearly dark with dust and debris. What would be your first thought in this situation? Could you stay calm and look for safe shelter?
The house.
Strong wind can create awkward moments, but people should never challenge conditions that are powerful enough to knock them down. A dangerous high tide rose along the Ganges River. Riverbanks and low areas should be avoided when official warnings are active. This simulation demonstrates how a nuclear explosion could devastate a large area. Educational models like this help explain why prevention and international safety remain so important.
Tiene que medir la velocidad.
A tsunami pushed far into the Samagawa River in Iwaki, Japan, rapidly raising the water level. Moving to higher ground immediately is essential after a tsunami warning. Footage recorded a tornado moving through Krakow, Poland on July 28th. Staying away from windows and following local alerts are the safest responses.
She's one.
Working near a 765,000 volt power line carries extreme risk. This footage shows why insulated gloves, approved equipment, and strict procedures are essential. The driver avoided a head-on collision, although the sideswipe scattered debris across the road. Fortunately, everyone was reported safe. Fireworks ignited inside a garage in Omaha, Nebraska, causing a structure fire. Fireworks should be stored and used only according to local safety rules. Only a few more seconds of delay could have changed everything when part of a shopping center in Sao Paulo collapsed after extreme weather. One moment the weather was calm, the next nature changed the entire scene.
Wow. That's a tornado. That's so weird. Wow. It came up to the beach. There you go. Oh my goodness.
Horses became frightened by a dust devil at an Arizona training center. Animals should be moved calmly towards secure shelter during strong winds. After molting, a spider crab's new shell remains soft, temporarily reducing its protection and making it vulnerable to rays and other predators. What would you do to remain calm and find a safe way out if you were trapped in this situation? Fortunately, the only pilot on board was safe. Home often feels like the safest place, but unusual hazards can still arrive without warning. Staying alert to emergency notices remains important. Workers should be equipped with properly fitted safety harnesses and secure anchor points. This situation shows why protective procedures must never be skipped. A video from China drew attention after a man remained focused on his phone while a storm damaged the house in front of him. In an emergency, awareness should come before the screen.
What the fuck? Bro. Bro, what is this? Look at that.
Poke its neck.
Neck, look. Oh! Bro, what if he attacks me? Hey, look. Let me get that butt, boy. Ooh. Oh, shit!
A thick sea of fog flowed gently across the Swiss mountains, creating a dreamlike scene that resembled a waterfall between the peaks. Which scene impressed you most in the entire video? Share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments. Every comment motivates us to create more engaging and meaningful videos. Tell us what you thought, and we will see you again on the next unexpected journey.